All right, I want to do a new video for this is month 10. So the last 2 months we've gone through a lot of changes in our tank. So the Gorgonian died I had, so I got a new one. I picked up a new finger leather. You can see them in the back there. Duncans are still doing good. My Zoanthus and frags seem to be doing well. So I lost a Kenya. It split in half and then just kind of died out. So I picked up a new piece of Kenya. And right next to the Kenya is, I believe, Symponia. And I got a little frag of Green Star Polyp. So all in all, really got the algae almost gone. I still have a little bit starting to develop some cyano on the bottom. So another piece I picked up this red mushroom. My feather duster's doing okay. The mushroom toadstool. And then I got another piece of the Symporia that the original piece was a long stretch piece and it broke off. So there's my main Green Star Polyp. And if you can see close enough near him, he's already off shooting some more stuff for me. So we're going to be working on chipping that piece off. Some more frags. The regular Florida mushrooms are doing great. I also lost the pulsing zinnia, so I got a new piece of that. So I've got some spots of algae. There's a little spot right there in that Zofrag. And you can see in the bottom where it looks like cyano. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. We'll keep cleaning it, getting water changes. My anemone's probably dead. I'm going to be pulling him out probably next few weeks here. He's about done. He blew his guts out probably about a month ago, I guess. And I didn't really notice it until he moved. He actually stuck himself onto a snail, and I'll put up some pictures of that. He actually stuck himself on one of my astrias and then went from the right side of the tank to the left side. So as you can see in the back, I'm starting to get some spots of coralline growing. So that's it for about right now. We're going to do probably a cleanup of the sand here, and then probably what I'm also going to do, I'll do the quick video. I'm going to go ahead and pull the skimmer and the return pump and just give them a good cleaning. Make sure there's no algae stuck up in any of the spindles. So here it is, beginning of month 10, almost at a year. Month 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 were just tough months to get rid of the algae that had just taken over the tank. So our parameters are good. So we'll do a little bit more video for this month. So I want to do a quick update on one thing, and I have changed the parameters on my lights. We just went through the time change, but I didn't make any adjustment on the time change because my lights still go on after the sun's up, just like they did with daylight savings time, and then at night we're on straight blue. So we'll do a little video of my daytime lighting You can take a look at that, and I'll put my parameter screenshot up there from my light bar. Okay, so we're going to do some month 10 maintenance. I'm going to go ahead and pull my floss out. If you can see down inside, best you can. Looking pretty good, but we're going to clean up on the bottom. And then I'm also going to change out the nitrate pads, and we're going to change out the ChemPure bag that is controlling the phosphorus levels. And then we're going to pull the skilter and the pump and just do a little maintenance cleaning up in there. So we'll do a video when it's done. Okay, so here's a reminder. When you go with the recommended Flex Fluval protein skimmer, you've got to pull your whole top off in order to get this unit completely out of the back of the compartment. Okay, so pulling out the skimmer, always take your cup off. I put it on the side. It's nothing gonna go wrong. And then that way you have plenty of room to grab onto your little holder that you attach to the back of the tank. And you can lift it right out. All right, quick breakdown on the protein skimmer. You got your knobs here, set them to the middle, right? Pops it off. Okay, so there's your, actually this is the back view. So we're gonna flip it over, show you. There's where your intake is for the water. So you gotta make sure when you put it back together, it's like this. Okay, so when you're looking at it, line up your motor, and this is the compartment that protects the propeller. So I clean mine off really good. This comes off, it's real easy. Pops right out, right? You pop this right off. Make sure this propeller is cleaned really good. Okay, pop it back in place. Okay, so when you get it set back in place, again, this is the back side. What I do is I run both the power cord and the air hose through one slot. Keeps the wires a little better. Okay, so then you just got to make sure you got a good fit on the sides and you lock it back up. And that's it, it's pretty simple. Okay, so you also have the same issue when you go to remove your pump and whatever pump you're using, where, let me get the wires out of the way for a second here. You have to remove your cover to twist off. All right, this give me a hard time here, so we're just gonna do this. So you gotta twist off your connector where you connect the pump to the outflow wherever you want to go, whatever you're using for your outflow. Okay, so here's a good reason why you should, at least look at your return pump monthly. So this is my upgraded pump from the manufactured one that came with the tank. And it's just got this little vent here. So yeah, every month I just clean the vent. I don't really worry about the tube. Make sure there's no junk hanging in it and throw it right back in. But that's a once a month recommendation for me. All right, so now that we got the protein skimmer and the return pump out of the middle chamber, I'm going to go ahead and take the toothbrush to it a little bit and then siphon up a little bit of the bottom best we can, and then move on to the next part. Okay, so when you're removing your, I guess you want to call it a diffuser, or wherever your airflow is going, same thing, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So I'm going left to loosen up so I can get my return pump out and give that opening, the intake opening, a good cleaning. Then we'll clean up inside the compartment, and we'll call it a day for that stuff. So all I do now at this point, go in, pull out my return pump, and give it a good cleaning. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick video here. I wanted to show a side view of my tank. I see a lot of these videos of people that have tanks and all that stuff. Never show side views, so we're going to take a look and kind of see what's going on. So I've got some good clearance up in the front here for using my magnetic scrubber. I've got some good clearance in the back. Good thing that I've got a lot of snails, so I really never worry about cleaning the back. On my side vents, I take a little toothbrush and they always stay clean. So I do a side view because I can see some of my spots where I've got to catch on my algae. So here's the view from the opposite side. Like I said, you can pick up where there's little tufts of algae growth, but I've got good clearance. It gives me good opportunity to keep the glass clean.